Running a dental practice can be awesome and annoying on the exact same day. And two of the most frustrating things for dental practice owners, I should know I am one, are keeping a team on the field, making sure you have enough hygienists, enough assistants, enough front desk team members, enough associates. And the other thing is getting paid by insurance companies. I am thrilled to be talking with my awesome guest today on Talking Nachos, a supporter and sponsor of the group who helped you solve two of the most annoying problems in dentistry. Please introduce yourself to our audience and tell us what you do on your daily dentisting day to help dentists.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Goodman. And hi, everybody. My name is Frank Semo. I am the Director of Business and Staffing Services for Henry Schein Dental. I would say I'm a dental nerd. I've been in the industry since the age of 16. I was a dental assistant and reached a point in my early career where, and in college, where I needed a job and I was considering dental school, but I really enjoyed the business side of dentistry more. And I started with Henry Schein right out of college and as a sales rep in New York. And, the business of dentistry was always something that meant a lot to me. And I worked with so many clients, now hundreds across the country. And I've gotten to work my way through Henry Schein, and here I am managing our portfolio for the US. So Dr.
Awesome.
Goodman, excited to be here.
Well, I was going to say one of the benefits being a dentist is that you get access to discounted floss, but you have that at Shine too. So
I have that,
basically, that too.
yeah.
So I have this guy here, Mr. Grumbly, represents what makes
Nice.
dentists cry inside. And one of the companies that is an awesome sponsor of our group helps with one of the biggest cry inside things when sometimes your hygienist, your assistant, your front desk team member comes in and says, guess what? Guess what? I'm moving across the country. Guess what? I'm going on maternity leave. Guess what? I'm going into a different field altogether. And I am leaving your dental practice. So tell us what you guys do to help make this pain less for dentists.
Sure. It is. I hear it every single day. Our field sales consultants, all of our employees at Schein hear it. I have a wife who is a practicing hygienist. Her boss heard it when we had our two kids recently, so I get it. And Schein is continuously innovating, right? So we're in this space and we hear the concerns of our customers, you all as dental practices, right? So we have partnered recently with a company called Direct Dental. This is enhancing our overall staffing business, which we've had for well over a decade. And we
Mhm.
realize the auxiliary space, the traditional contingent space, well, these things are changing, right? We want to be able to provide practices with staff or the ability to obtain staff, but do it quickly. But also, you mentioned the temporary staff space as well. So, what we love about Direct Dental and this partnership is it's really a three-in-one type of platform. It is your traditional job board, it is the traditional contingent space where you have that full service level of recruitment, but it's also a marketplace.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to directly communicate with your candidates right on the website and soon to be on the app, right? So that is exactly where we knew we needed to be. We've innovated and we're here with Direct Dental. So it's been great to work with them.
I love you, Sharon. I mean, as someone who's been a dental practice owner for many years, it's fun and frustrating to get that whole
Yeah.
team on the field and things happen that are out of your control you need a substitute. You need someone to come off the bench. And I think it's amazing that, you guys have partnered with a company and created an opportunity for dentists to truly, like I say, cry less inside. I want to talk about insurance in a second, but just to stay on
Sure.
this team stuff, what are some things you might tell dental practice owners that keeps them proactive instead of reactive with staffing? Should they connect with Direct Dental even when they're fully staffed? Can they get a membership? Deepen our understanding of what they do.
Sure, absolutely. So thankfully, we're moving, I would say, away from that traditional contract model. I mean, we'll still embrace it, but yes, it is a use it when you need it type of model.
Gotcha.
But there's always a need. I mean, having been a dental assistant for so long, there's always a need with our practices that we work for temps, right? So you can keep
Yeah.
direct dental on just in the temporary space. And then if you decide that, we do need auxiliary staff or a dentist or associate specialist, you name it, at the right time, well, at least now you have the service. And then you'll have the ability to work with our team. We can, do license verification, screen your candidates, even help you with job descriptions. I see that quite a bit where offices will struggle, but it's because they're not making that right post. So simply by having a professional team evaluate that can make a world of difference.
I think it's so key. I mean, you have to be ready for anything when you're a dental practice
Yeah.
owner. And I really appreciate if someone wants to connect with you about Direct Dental, how could they do that?
Sure. Well, on Dental Nachos directly, you can always
Yeah.
DM me, but you can visit our website. It's simply directdental.com/Henry Schein. You'll get some special Henry Schein pricing. Happy to offer that to all of the Dental Nacho members. But yeah, definitely talk to us and we'll see if you're a fit and if it makes sense for you.
Awesome. And people can text direct, the word direct to 215-543-6454 to connect with us. Now on to the next
Awesome.
annoying topic, Getting
Might need
paid
two of
by
those.
dental insurance companies, getting paid by dental insurance companies. No dental student understands how difficult this is. And eAssist has been a supporter of Dental Nachos, a sponsor of Dental Nachos. I've known them for a long time, and they are doing the work of the Lord G.V. Black. That's a famous dentist, Frank, G.V. Black. Tell us about eAssist and how they are helping dental practices get paid properly, get paid on time, and also paying attention to the things they need to pay attention to.
Sure. And this really falls into the entire category of revenue cycle management. And you know this, Dr. Goodman, you own a dental practice, but you're also the wet-handed dentist. You're handling operations. You're hoping that your team has the skill sets to get paid and get paid efficiently and effectively. And even if you have the most amazing billing coordinator, office manager working with insurance, there's constantly so many changes that are taking place right now. So eAssist has thankfully partnered with these individuals who are spending so much time on the phone with the insurance company, simply trying to get paid monies that are rightfully owed to them.
Yeah.
The service has been rendered, you're in network potentially with the payer or out of network, and you're just waiting to get paid, but they've rejected you, right? They've denied that claim, something has happened. And what happens next? Aging AR balance, 30, 60, 90 days and
Yeah.
beyond, right? ESS is really taking that stress and that pain away and allowing our doctors to simply practice, right? And all we want you to do is post your claim to the ledger and we'll take care of the rest, right? So they have that level of expertise. If you work 3 days a week, well, guess what? They're working 5 days a week, right? They're working for you. So there is that passive income type of play, but we want to speed up the time in which you can get paid. Usually what we see in that, especially in that aging 90-day balance, right? Once you've accomplished that balance and you've gotten it to zero, well, there's a leak in the ship, right? You're right back to where you were,
Yeah.
right? So outsource this business need. Have your billing coordinators or whomever it is. I'm sure they don't love spending time on the phone with insurance on hold. Have them allocate that time to, production growth opportunity in the practice and really assign them to tasks that they want to do, right? And then partner with the assistant.
I want to interject. It's so key. I mean, one of the things is even if your team has the same level of expertise, which is rare, they don't have the time or the bandwidth to be on phones and also it's energy draining. It's not fun to do. So I always say outsource your annoyance to a company like eAssist. And I try to help people, Frank. So I'd like to help you. So I tell dentists, if they're explaining things to you, now you're a dental assistant, so you know too much, but I don't tell people to move their tongue to the distal or the mesial. I say back or front. So revenue cycle management, I would like you to call that making enough money so we don't go out of business. That's revenue cycle management, right? So
exactly.
RCM is, do you want to make sure you make enough money so you don't go out of business? And many new practitioners don't realize how you run month to month. Even if you're a successful practice, you can't have 10, 20, 30, $40,000 not coming in, or you won't be able to pay your team. You won't be able to pay yourself. And that should really scare you, because if you don't get the right money coming through your practice in a consistent way, it's demoralizing. You may have to take money yourself and put it in the practice. So eAssist with their magical money getting skills can do that for you.
Absolutely. And there's amazing technology out there and we've embraced it, but you also have the human element, right? You have a representative that you get to work with. And when I speak to my clients, I'm saying, consider these teams. You're not, yes, you're outsourcing, but they're a part of your team. You can call them and they're actually going to answer the phone and they're going to meet with you on a regular cadence. So it's just part of the team and it's going to help you become more efficient, which is the most important thing.
Awesome. Well, I think, you guys are doing such amazing work with both these companies. People can reach out to us. They can text eAssist at 215-543-6454. So you talked about two of the toppings, Frank, that Schein helps with, but, you are in this space all the time. Before we wrap up, from dental assistant to dental executive, right? Anything else you want to share with our audience? You've been an awesome supporter of Dental Nachos. Anything you see that you say, oh man, Dennis, you should think about this different, or I hear you on this, kind of the floor is yours for that.
I appreciate that. And, for me, I know it's a struggle out there. I know that dentists are working harder than ever before. They're making less. As we talked about, the need for staff is certainly there. And it's interesting because when we have conversation, often at times, candidly, it's, oh, I had no idea Henry Schein actually did that, right? Yes, we are in the traditional space of procurement, and that's 100% important. But we also have a fiduciary responsibility to grow that dental practice, right? It's a win-win. So we talk about production growth, collection, and risk mitigation. All of these things matter, right? And dentists are constantly vetting outsourced companies. But to me, why, right? Well, partner with a resource like Henry Schein, who has done that work for you, and allow us to guide you to the right resources at the right time. Oftentimes, if you're partnering with a company directly, they're never going to tell you, hey, we're not quite working out. You should stop working with us, right? Let's double down, right? But with us, we're able to put together a short and long-term business strategy for you that is geared towards your success, but not just yours, right? The success of the entire team, right? We have a vested interest in everything they do. And my goal is to educate the masses that we can do that and that we're here to help.
Love that. I mean, you have the tools in your toolkit to help dentists cry less inside, help dentists smile more. I always share, Frank, how much the dentist smiles matters, right? How much the team
Yeah.
smiles. We talk all about our patients, but you guys are doing amazing work. Thank you so much for your sponsor support. Before we wrap up, if someone just want to reach out to you to learn anything about you, if the Giants are going to have a good football season, the answer to that is no, or anything that
That's a
you
tough
do,
one.
yeah, tell us how they can reach out to you.
Sure. I'm on every form of social media. I would suggest LinkedIn, probably, if you'd like to just DM me. Also on Dental Nachos, I am a member there. Feel free to search my name. Also on Facebook. My cell phone number as well, Dr. Goodman, if I'm able to share that, I'm happy to do
Sure.
so, as well as
Go
my
ahead.
email. My email is frank.semo@henryschein.com. My cell phone number, 631-943-2325. Send me a text. That is my direct line. Happy to answer and have a discovery session with you.
Thanks so much, Frank. People can reach out to us at Dental Nachos.